Start the clock. The next question is the member for Davenport.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is for the Minister of Education. With 10,000 education jobs set to vanish under the Conservative Education Plan, it's important to consider the impact that losing even one teacher will have on students in Ontario's small and rural schools. As boards meet to assess the damage, more details are slowly emerging. The Blue Water District School Board estimates at least 50 teaching jobs will be lost because of this plan. Grand Erie District School Board stands to lose 94 teaching positions, as well as 8 additional positions that focus on secondary school programming. Speaker, how will taking away teachers help students in small and rural communities succeed?
The Minister of Education.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and I'm very pleased to talk about how we're particularly going to be supporting schools across this province, both in urban and rural Ontario, because we have a plan that's going to work not only for parents, not only for teachers, but for students as well. And when we talk about supporting our teachers, I want to be very clear. We're investing. The province of Ontario is going to be investing to make sure that no one loses involuntarily their job. Exactly. And the numbers that are being quoted across the way actually has nothing to do but have a premise of fear-mongering, Speaker, and it's very, very sad. And it's shameful that this party opposite is just grasping onto anything to try and fear-monger amongst our students, amongst our teachers, and amongst our parents. As I said before, it is absolutely shameful because anyone who knows anything about school boards knows that this is the time of year that school boards take a look at their roster and they have to work through a process whereby they give notifications only to
Thank you. Thank you. Supplementary.
Mr. Speaker, the minister can't keep avoiding these questions. These are numbers coming from the boards themselves as a result of this minister's plan to cut education. For small and rural boards, losing teachers and support staff doesn't just limit the one-on-one attention kids deserve, it also means lost opportunities to pursue a variety of subjects. When teachers with specialized qualifications in music, arts, technology, physics, or French retire but are not replaced, those courses will be lost. High school teachers estimate 34,000 classes could be lost under this government scheme, and that will disproportionately hurt rural schools and rural students. Speaker, the Liberals just spent 15 years attacking rural students by closing down their schools. Why is this government choosing to do the same?
Right on there. Minister.
Well, Speaker, I can tell you this. I need to be very clear, and to everybody watching and listening to the type of rhetoric that's coming from across the floor, it's absolutely shameful the manner in which this party opposite is trying to fearmonger. Because the fact of the matter is, we are supporting our classrooms. We want the best learning environment possible. Then that means supporting our teachers, supporting our students. So ultimately, parents, once again, have confidence in the Ontario education system. And let me tell you what we're going to be doing. As I said before, there will be no involuntary job losses, and in fact, we're going to be working with school boards and investing to make sure nobody has any bad experience on behalf of a situation that the school boards may impose. So the fact of the matter is, again, we're investing over $1 billion to make sure nobody involuntarily loses their job, and we're going to get education in Ontario back on track once and for all.
Back on the rails.